8 p.m. here in Cairo. I'm Ahmed Nader, and now it's time for a comprehensive look at the events taking place here in Egypt and the world with Panorama News. And we start straight away with the main political headlines as President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi attended on Thursday the celebrations marking the anniversary of the birth of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Marking the occasion, the president addressed the Arab and the Islamic nations, saying there is no room for the terrorist groups, stressing that the efforts to uproot them would continue. In his address, al-Sisi stressed the significance of the renewal of the religious discourse, reiterating that Al-Azhar is the institution to shoulder the responsibility of rectifying the true image of Islam. The president said that the law is the best tool to fight corruption, adding that facing corruption requires a political will and cooperation of all the citizens. During the celebration, the head of state honored 8 scholars, including 6 Egyptians, for their contributions. The celebration at Al-Azhar International Convention Center was organized by the Ministry of Religious Endowments. It was attended by the Prime Minister Sharif Ismail and Grand Mufti Shawqi Allam, as well as a number of high-ranking officials. Addressing the celebration, the Minister of Endowments Muhammad Mukhtar Guma said that he should be learning from the Prophet's teachings. He said that Islam is meant to be a source of peace for the humanity, noting that if the half resources directed towards were spent on the construction and development, the whole world would be different. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi gave his directives on Thursday to monitor the markets and not to raise the prices of the basic commodities. President al-Sisi also gave his instructions to continue the efforts to broaden and develop the social security networks, as well as intensifying the efforts to increase the subsidies to reach the people who deserve it. This came during the President's meeting with the Prime Minister Sharif Ismail and the Ministers of Social Solidarity, the Finance and Supply. The meeting also tackled the procedures taken by the government to alleviate the burden on the low-income brackets. The Minister of Social Solidarity, Ghada Wali, said that the government had allocated additional £1.5 billion for the Takaful and Karama program to include 4,230,000 citizens. The minister reviewed her ministry's efforts to maintain stability in the commodities prices and the supply of the market with good at moderate prices. Foreign Minister Sameh Shoukry continued his visit to the United States on Thursday. The Foreign Minister held talks with the new Secretary General of the United Nations, Antonio Guterres, in New York. Foreign Ministry spokesman Ahmed Abu Zaid said that Shoukry congratulated the new United Nations chief and expressed confidence that his experience would be helping him carrying out his duties with independence and transparency. Shoukry said that Egypt was keen on giving all kinds of support to the international organization. For his part, Guterres expressed appreciation for the Egyptian leading role as a cornerstone for stability in the Middle East.